Hello everyone, welcome to our video. My name is Crisa Moresco and I will be in share of the initial part of the presentation. I am accompanied by Milagros Bernal, Anais Guevara and Kenneth Mueller, who will continue with the explanation of the video. In this video we are going to talk about the important role that refrigerator vessels have without future we will begin. Okay, refrigerator ship. It is a type of cargo ship equipped with refrigeration system to transport goods that need to be kept in a specific condition of temperature below the ambient temperature in order to avoid deterioration. Now I will talk to you about the history and creation. Well, in 1876, the French engineer Charles Tellier, inventor of the refrigerator, equipped a stern ship to transport, for the first time, refrigerator merchandise by mechanical means. The ship was named Frigorífico and transport frozen meat from Buenos Aires in Argentina to Rouen in France. All of these ships refrigerator cargo through cold air, a heat transfer method that is still used today. Refrigerator transport evolved so that at the beginning of the 19th century, more than 150 special vessels has already been launched. Refrigerated maritime transport trade has reached almost 19.1 million tons in 2011, representing 3.9% of international maritime trade. This type of transport has tripled in the last 10 years. However, it should be noted that this notable growth is not due to the increase in the refrigerator fleet, but rather of the increase in the use of refrigerator containers. Despite in trend, we must forget that a considerable percentage of the refrigerator vessel fleet is made up of merchant fishing companies that use their refrigerator vessel to transport fish, thus avoiding having to move the fishing fleet, with the consequent loss of time dedicated to fishing. At the same time, as we will be saying later, these merchant vessels serve to supply the fishing fleet, acting before a general cargo vessel. Characteristic number one is a refrigeration system equipped with powerful refrigeration units capable of maintaining a specific temperature, which can vary from just below zero to several degrees below zero, depending on the type of load. Number two, insulate compartments. The cargo compartments are thermally insulated to maintain a constant temperature and avoid the influence of external temperature. Number three, cargo capacity measured in cubic feet or tons, varying significantly depending on the design and purpose of the vessel. And number four is temperature control. They have advanced systems to monitor and control temperature and humidity at all times. Number five, maintenance. They require constant of the cooling and insulation system to their correct functionality. Okay, and the next slide is permission. Unlike other types of merchant ships, there are no specific regulations for refrigerator ships. They must comply with international regulations established by IMO, SOLAS, MARPOL, etc. and those established by classification societies such as Lloyd's Register, which was the first society to establish the first rules on marine refrigeration in 1889. The first is IMO, the International Maritime Organization. It is a special agency of the United Nations that is responsible for measures to improve the safety of international maritime transport and prevent marine pollution caused by ships. The second is SOLAS. SOLAS is the safety of life at sea. This convention is generally considered the most important of all international treaties relating to the safety of merchant ships. And the last is MARPOL, International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships.
Types of reefer vessels. 1. Pure reefer vessels designed exclusively to transport refrigerated cargo. They have large refrigerated hulls. 2. Reefer container ships. Vessels that transport refrigerated containers. Reefers. These containers have their own refrigeration systems and can be transported in general cargo ships. 3. Mixed vessels. They can carry both refrigerated cargo and general cargo. They have compartments dedicated to each type of cargo. Types of cargo: fish and seafood, transported generally at temperatures from minus 20 degrees Celsius to minus 30 degrees Celsius. Meat and chicken require temperatures of minus 18 degrees Celsius. Fruits and vegetables require temperatures ranging from minus 1 degree Celsius to 15 degrees Celsius depending on the specific product. Frozen cargo transportation system. They must comply with the following characteristics: corrected necessarily and so that the product does not bend. Adequate volume to be handled by one or two operators. Made of material that knows to contaminate the product. Must be robust enough to withstand road and handling. Advantages: quality preservation. They maintain the freshness and quality of products during transportation. Market extension. They allow perishable products to be transported over long distances, opening up international markets. Loss reduction. Minimize loss due to spoilage, increasing the efficiency of transportation of sensitive products.
Main destinations. Most of South America's exports of perishable products are destined for Northern Europe. On the west coast, Peru and Ecuador depend mainly on the European market, which receives around 50% of exports of perishable products. Chile registers the highest percentage in the region, allocating 18% of its total exports of refrigerated products to the Asian market. On the eastern coast, Argentina and Uruguay depend above all on the markets of Europe and the Mediterranean. They ship 40% and 50% respectively of its exports of these products to Northern Europe and the Mediterranean region. Brazil depends in a similar proportion on three markets: Northern Europe, the Middle East, and the Far East. And it's the only exporter of perishable products on the South American East Coast with a solid market share in the Middle East. Applications. Its warehouses are highly divided for different types of merchandises and different temperatures. Food industry, mainly for fresh and frozen products, and pharmaceutical, transportation of medications and vaccines that require controlled temperature conditions. As we can see, the refrigerated vessels play a crucial role in the global supply chain for perishable products, ensuring they reach their destination in optimal conditions.
Documentation for custom clearance. There are standard-size models which differ whether the fishing vessel wears a community flag or not. Documents proving that dolphins have not been caught. Document might be tuna fished in white. They warrant that during the catch dolphins have not been caught. Bill of land communication. No, be it English 9, bill of the line. They have a paper of protecting the paper and the causing of the cargo against the spirit and giving confidence to each party running the bravery toward the other is it at the same time a commercial documentation spy plan documentation with the question and shape of fish be Lady behavior of the fishermen in the different land spy of the refrigerator are not based of the plan. The production is excellent standard of facts for 8 fish vessels and general standard of facts. Documentation in which all operations carried on are not from when the vessels are mounted until they are fishing, unlike the refrigerator vessel must make a standard of facts of first vessel that is meant to eat and other general standard of facts why basing when the voyage to enter long for aid that lasts only one time when the captain of the referred vessel must sell that to the company if the document might be the first offer the referent vessel as one evidence of the merchant's land on board or rare occasion is the captain in the fishing boat though this the documentation that can as provincial measure util in the off land is pushed long line in the longitudinal plan of the reference vessel white show the Q-time tip and oring on the land in which the plant and bitted decks. Temperature record for 1815 vessel is a record of the temperature observed during the launch of merchant. The captains of that vessel must sign the document, break and spindings. The letter for 8 fishing vessel document might be the referred vessel for the fishing vessel captain. This indicates the percentage of fish that the vessel launched and or destined. This is document the referrer informs the fisherman that it does not accept and type of responsibility the respect to possibly claim that coal are from the unland.